Hey everybody, Pastor Bill here. This is Fixing Things. I got some exciting stuff to do today. We're going to get you in on it, and you can hear the echo from my garage. The camera's sitting in the garage, but we're actually going to be working out here under the trees. It's going to be shady, and then we're going to move inside, and because we're still working on the room. I got to get that done. I know there's a lot of projects out here. I still got the me-haul truck. Believe it or not, we still got to do some work on the Chevy Trailblazer. The fuel pump is still not working. We'll get on that. Even if I got to buy another brand new fuel pump, it's very possible that the new fuel pump is just bad. But what are we going to do today? Antique the galvanized metal, and we'll show you how to do that and get it done and do it right the first time, because there's a lot of people out there doing this stuff on the internet, and it kind of looks, a couple guys get a good thing, a couple guys don't get a good thing, but we are going to attempt to give you the right way to do it. And so well, it may not be the right way, but it's going to be my way. So let's get with it. Oh yeah, I got this thing. I always forget about this transportation device. All right, so I just beamed in here from the Enterprise. Here's my corrugated metal. I got it laid out on some totes. And I got probably about 10 more sheets over here. And what we're going to attempt to do is we're going to antique this stuff. So these are 12 feet long, 2 foot, well, a little over 2 foot. When you mount them together and they overlap, they're exactly 2 feet. And we're going to get these antiqued and get them put up in the thing, into the ceiling to make mommy happy. Because if mommy ain't happy, I ain't happy. And if I ain't happy, then the whole world ain't happy. Well, maybe the whole world will be happy. So let's see what we can do to get this thing done, right? So we got some things that we have to do to make this happen. So we're going to be chemically treating this metal. And the stuff we're going to be using is very caustic. So because the galvanized material that's on here is zinc, and zinc does not rust. So that's why they coat these things with zinc. And so you have to be able to get through that zinc and onto the bare steel that's underneath it to get this thing to look like it's 100-year-old pieces. So let's get with it. Let's mix up our solution. And I'll show you what we're using. All right. So me and the wife last night went down to the Lowe's store, because we don't buy nothing from Home Depot. And we picked us up a gallon of muriatic acid. This is the stuff you use to wash block and brick and stuff like that down, and it's very caustic. It's actually, if I'm not mistaken, it's actually sulfuric acid that's in here. You're supposed to wear protective gloves and coating, a mask, and I'm fairly sure that since the mask you use for COVID, the science says it 100% stops the virus from coming through. It should be able to stop the muriatic acid from coming in your lungs. Not. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some of this into this spray bottle. And I'm pretty sure that after we're done with this spray bottle, it ain't going to be no good no more. The little junk that's up in here that makes the thing squirt is going to be toast. So we'll probably get one shot at doing this. Maybe I can rinse it out and save the sprayer for another application. But I'll show you how we mix this. All right. So I'm going to show you the proper mixing procedure for the muriatic acid, highly caustic material. First, you got to get your funnel maker 2000 out. Off of the bottle that's been sitting in the sun for a couple years. So you know that it's really good for almost biodegradable now. And of course it does not work. That won't work. I need a funnel. Please stand by. Okay. The Funnel Maker 2000 kit doesn't work, but I did find my El Cheapo funnel. So the proper this child-proof top. Oh, goodness gracious. Big Jim must have put that on there. Here we go. I guess I should have opened this up before I started. Try not to get this on your hands. You notice I'm wearing all my safety precaution stuff right now. You definitely don't want to get this splashed in your eyeball. It eats through flesh. It tears up your eyeballs. And it's not good for the nostrils and the lung department either. So, according to all the websites, they want you to mix this anywhere from 20 to 50 to 1, or even a 50-50 mix, or something like that. But I'm going to do it right, because we want a good reaction, and we're going to go a 100% mix. Yep, that ought to get it. Oh yeah, the drip is bubbling already on this piece of wood. This is the same stuff, I believe, that the alien monster in Alien has for blood. %100%. Pastor Bill, that's too strong. That's not safe for the environment. All right, so we got the muriatic acid. First thing we're going to do is mist it, because we want to dull this down. Oh, look at that. So you notice I'm wearing my protective long pants. This stuff is not good, man. This stuff is rough. Look at the mist coming off this stuff. just like the alien, it eats through everything. Whew. Good thing my protective mask is working. Oh yeah, 100%. This stuff is rank. Guess I should spray it away from where I'm walking. Good to be out in an open environment. Keep your dogs inside. Probably not safe for them to drink this stuff. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure it's not good for them to drink. You could probably use this on some of your, hot sauce, taco sauce, If you really like hot taco sauce, this is probably the stuff to use. You just a little dab of muriatic acid, 100 strength. And so right now we're just misting it. We don't want too many big pool ups and running off. We're just gonna dull in the surface right now. My wife is probably worried that I'm doing it wrong. I love her. Oh man, I got a sticker. And now the breeze is shifting again. Good thing I got my protective long pants on. Actually, this stuff will eat your blue jeans up. Might protect your legs, but it'll turn your blue jeans into cotton candy, and then in the wash they'll fall apart. So this first initial spray is just going to dull the material up. I'll get you in here and we'll see if we can see the reaction. So you can see right here it's got a black mist to it that killed that fly like right away. The people, they're going to get me in trouble for killing that fly. I don't know if you can see it, but it's already taking the dull. It was real bright, now it's getting dull. I'm going to put a second mist on it. Back the camera out here. And you want all your areas that you're going to use in one area, you want to do it at the same time so you get the same pattern, the same look to it. So you can see already it's getting dull. Because I got some sheets over there unadulterated. Whew. Breathing it up, breathing it up. All right, so we got them all sprayed with the 2 coats of misting it all on there. Now we're going to let this stuff set for 15 to 30 minutes. And then the fun stuff starts. Because then we're going to go back over with the muriatic acid on spray nozzle, where it's a jet stream, and we're going to just obliterate certain areas, make it blotchy, just take off all the galvanized in that area. So this is not the time to cut it off and go get a sandwich. Matter of fact, I'll just cut this one off and you come right back. You ain't got time to eat a sandwich. All right, while all that sheet metal over there is smoking up and stirring and doing all this stuff, I gotta show you something pretty cool. It's kind of hard to gotta look at the lens and not the little mirror, the screen. I gotta show you something cool right here. We just found this over on my wife's cousin's land, and these are shipping crate, antique shipping crate, and these things are just bad to the bone. I mean, I don't know if you can see it good or not or what, but I mean, these are big 10 to 12 inch, 6-inch planks, and it is just awesome. Let me zoom you in here, and I mean, look at it. It's got all the words on it. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take these things apart and put it back together exactly, because this won't fit through the door. And we're gonna put this on the entryway wall. It's gonna still say packed and shipped by Sokar Vampekek, Beirut, Lebanon. I mean, this is awesome. I mean, this is like, you can't get more rustic than that. This is just bad to the bone. This thing is just not wanting the smooth transition here. This thing is just super cool. I got 3 of them plus some pieces over on the other piece of property over there, and I think that it's going to be bad. So I'll cut it to fit out here, put it up on some sawhorses, dismantle it, and put it back together so that all the words and everything line back up. It's gonna be bad. My wife's gonna love it. I just thought you might like to see that. That'll be a whole new video, so stay tuned for that. All right. What's good about this job is it's like watching the grass grow, you know, or watching the paint dry. Oh. So all we gotta do is watch that muriatic acid eat off that stuff. Sit back with a cold diet soda, because I'm on the Fat Boy program. And watch it work. Yep. It's working. Won't be long now, and the exciting stuff starts. All right. This is where it gets good. I got another bottle, 100% strength. This time we're going to put it in jet mode. Full blast, baby. And what we're going to do is take off a whole patch of galvanized in certain areas. So it just looks like it's like just worn out. But that doesn't make it rust. This stuff doesn't make it rust. So let's see if you can see it work. All right, still in, let's get full jet mode. Here we go. So I got some on my finger. Right through here, I want a nice big whew. Good thing I've got my mask on. Oh, you can hear it bubbling. And I'm going to go right across into this sheet right here.
Oh yeah, it's just eating that top layer right off now.
So the thing is, in certain areas, we want to get a pattern of heavy rust. Like this has been on a roof for 100 years. So if you can get the galvanized to come off the high ridges, so you should be able to see the spots where it's like no galvanized and then it's speckled. And that's what you want. You want this thing to look like it's natural, like rain has been dripping on that one spot forever. Big spots, big spots. Time for a refill. All right, I'm going to show you some close-ups so you can see the clear spots and the dark spots, other than the shade. All that is the galvanized, and that's bare metal through here, all up through here. And you want big splotches, not just little specks. Because when a roof rusts in certain areas, like where it's always been dripping off like a tree or something. So we got big splotches. And as soon as this dries, I'm going to show you how we rust it. So if you noticed here, we got that no galvanized kind of going all the way through to the next sheet. So when we cut this sheet, that pattern is going to go through. It's going to look like it's supposed to be there. The weatherman did it. All right, I'm back. This stuff is still drying. Squirted some more stuff down on there. I used up the entire 1 gallon of muriatic acid on those 5 sheets. Now we're gonna use something that causes the metal to rust. And this is where it all just comes to life. Now, just like the muriatic acid, you're supposed to mix it maybe 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 5 to 6, 7 to 8, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. This stuff right here is actually a household cleaner, and it has an oxidization agent in it, and you know, like OxyClean and all that other stuff. And what it has in it is hydrogen peroxide. So some stuff is like 3% hydrogen peroxide, which is enough, but you pay more for it. Here you get a whole gallon of this junk. So we're going to mix this stuff 100%. I did get some on my fingertips. Whew, I spilt a little bit and I went and squirted it. Yeah, it found a cut right away. All right, I want to show you something. I hosed this stuff off just not even 30 seconds ago. And look what we see.
That's rust. This stuff is already rusting, and I haven't even put the oxidizer on it. Just rinsed it off with a little bit of water. Now they say you don't need to rinse it off, but I don't like chemical reactions unless it's doing what I want it to do. So I'm not the play it safe type of guy. You know, I use the squint method for protecting my eyes most of the time. Seems to work. I've had some troubles in the past. Let's go ahead and spray that oxidizer on there. All right. So this is that cleaning solution that has a high potent hydrogen peroxide. Let's see what happens. Let me try it in mist mode here. Oh, I mean instantaneous rust. Oh yes, that is absolutely authenticity to the maximus. Did you see that? That's bad to the bone. All right, I just want to show everybody. It's been sitting now for approximately 45 minutes. Some pieces are turning very well, like this first piece. I don't know why. Maybe it had oils on some of them. This piece right here's kind of fighting, but it's starting. I don't know what the difference is. I went inside and got some bleach, because bleach is a oxidizer too, and tried that on spots. This piece here was being resistance, but resistance is futile. All right. I definitely was not liking the way it was turning out. The muriatic acid did awesome. So I'm gonna try but the rusting, this stuff is out. So don't use the multi-purpose cleaner with high doses of hydrogen peroxide. It does not, it works, but it's like really slow. And I was getting better results with just the water and letting it vapor onto the stuff. So I went to the local grocery store, got me some white vinegar, hydrogen peroxide. I mean, I got lots of it, and salt. So we're gonna try this. Got the child-proof top on it. I have no idea how much to put in. I'm going to do a 50-50 mix of hydrogen peroxide and white vinegar. I just had a lid to this thing. And I'm putting it in a fresh spray bottle. If anything, it's going to pickle it. And we're going to put some salt in it. I have no idea how much. That looks like quite a bit enough. Now we're gonna shake it till the salt dissolves. Let's try this spot right here. Oh, I should have did this earlier. It would have been done already. All right, let's try these spots right here. This one little bottle did more than all those gallons of stuff that I used earlier. All right, let's try a close-up of this one spot. I mean, it's hardly rusted at all. Oh, it's like magic. And I'm not so, I'm just misting it. Like I said, the muriatic acid did awesome. All right, let's try for round 2. Oh, instantaneous. All right, I'm going to show you the results. The white vinegar, the salt, and hydrogen peroxide does the trick. This is not paint. This is rust that was done in one day. One day. That's real rust. And I got patterns that goes through. So tomorrow I'm going to put this stuff up on the ceiling in the foyer, going into the back off the back door, like a little powder room. I mean, look at it's still wet from the vinegar and stuff. I love it. All right, that's going to be this episode of Fixing Things with Pastor Bill. Actually, we're making new stuff look old. This was bright, chromy looking, brand new sheet metal that's now rusted. And tomorrow I'll put it up, and we're going to start putting up the wood on the walls. So that'll be the episode for tomorrow. So if you like these things, press like, press subscribe. You know, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I had some setbacks today. I took some advice, and this is the first time I have done this stuff. But I got an artistic eye and everything, and it's not just splotches. This is patterns on here. And it's going to look awesome when we get this stuff up on that ceiling. And wait till you see that old reclaimed wood put up there. That's tomorrow's episode. So I'll have 2 episodes coming out this week. This is also happy 4th of July. This is the 4th of July. So, independence from the rest of the world. Independence, United States, a sovereign nation. That's an awesome thing. Do not let it slip through our fingers. God bless each and every one of you.